What's up, YouTube? What's up? I hope everyone is doing well. Well, let me tell y'all something. It's a lot going on. So, ABC has reported that they have convicted Jonathan Majors, and it's been not major. It was a split decision. They dropped some charges, but the jury believes that the girl was assaulted because her finger was broken. She had a cut behind the ear, according to ABC. But they think that this happened inside in the car, not outside. And it's usually a 2-year prison sentence. But they said because he's a first time offender, that this will not happen to him, more than likely. But it's really, really deep that all of this stuff is going on. So ABC has just broke this that honey Jonathan Majors is going to pretty much have those charges, but the other charges weren't. I'm glad the victim got justice. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now this is the thing, though. They were saying, according to the driver was trying to put it like she was the one who was the aggressor, but she went in his phone, and another woman was calling. Another woman was calling, and somebody got a little mad, so this is what's going on with him. But third degree and second degree assault, and then of course harassment. Baby, it's a lot going on. A lot going on. Now check this out, y'all. Just because, just because, just because of you. Well, I heard Frankie confirm that it is indeed Tyler Perry. Oh, I gotta go check that out. Oh, sweet love. Now I'm sounding a little off, right? I'm sounding a little off. Well, honey, that's what they said Anita Baker, according to Atlantic Black Star, was given at this old damn concert she was trying to do. Okay. Okay, at this damn concert. They said Anita was slurring and kicking people out and telling people not to record her. And the people was confused. And Anita Baker said, don't be trying to body shame me. Okay, honey, Anita Baker said, with all my heart, I love you, baby. Excuse me. It must have been the coffee. Honey, they said she was in Houston, slurring. Okay, in her little bodysuit. Okay, they said it was a lot going on with that Anita Baker concert. And Anita said, don't come for me unless I send for you. Okay? Now, Anita, girl, got a little baby face kicked off your little concert because you was feeling some kind of way, and you ain't holding up your end of the bargain, and the girls are mad. They was like, first of all, your voice is, very, very fragile. So you can go flat in a minute or three. Okay? A little minute or three. So drinking that little wine or whatever you was drinking, girl, whatever the girls accused you of drinking, made you sound a little tipsy. Okay, but the girls was not having. They said Anita was kicking everybody at the concert. Girl, they was saying that you picking all the people at the concert, that you weren't gonna have nobody in the stadium because everybody was getting kicked out. The people in the front row, and then you said the people shouldn't be taping you. Come on, Nita. What's going on? What's really going on? Okay. Now I am gonna have to check on Funky Dineva with this girl, no flash photography. Really? Girl, you better get all of that. So now I'm gonna have to check on this Funky Dineva thing with this Tyler Perry thing. My God, today. So I'm gonna check on that because I have not confirmed that. But somebody here said that Funky Dineva said that that's what's happening. So I'm gonna have to go on over there and check. Now, can I move on to Billy Porter? Billy Porter and his man, what's his man name? Adam Smith. Child. Okay, so Billy Porter and Adam Smith is getting divorced. Now this what get me, Billy. You the one got on your knees and asked this man to marry you. Okay. Now y'all know. Go look at Adam, and you'll see why I'm like, really. Go look at Adam. Then Y'all getting a divorce. Child, baby, that's what I'm going over here to check. But hold on, but Billy Porter though now. Wait a minute. Now it get real interesting. So they fighting over the dog. Oh, he said who he think it is. See, this is why I gotta go check for myself because y'all be having folk saying that it's true. So I'm gonna go check for myself because y'all be lying. Y'all be lying. Now I said myself that I have a sinking suspicion that it might be him. You hear me? That it might be him. So I'm gonna check. Because I had a suspicion after watching that Tyler Perry documentary and how people was praising him and all of this stuff and this and the third. It just I'm just like, oh, I have a suspicion, but I didn't hear the name. Oh, he was given the name. Well, y'all, I gotta go over and check because some people saying no name given, some people are saying speculation. I'm gonna have to go over there. But let me get back to this Billy Porter thing. So Billy Porter was the one who got on his knees for this wedding thing. Binocular, I'm not even concerned, baby. I'm doing something. But anyway, thank you, Binocular. But anyway, um, the man, they fighting over the dog. And the man said, Billy gave this dog to me as a gift. And he said, and Billy will be an unfit parent because he's partying and doing drugs. Oh my God. Now, baby, when I tell you that was vicious and nasty, and Billy said, stop besmirchifying my name like that. Now, this is according to the Black Atlanta Star that this was going on. And I'm like, oh my God. So Billy is denying those accusations, but he did settle on visitation with the dog. Girl, I'm so done with this. Okay, I'm so done with this. I'm like, okay. Now he say he is single and ready to mingle and ready to move on. Child, it screams drama. It screams drama. It screams drama. It screams drama. I'm like, oh my God. So really though? You know, they do it to us every time. And we go on over there and see, this is why I was mad with Lionel Richie and Brenda Richie. Lionel Richie, you know, Brenda probably done did your homework when y'all was at Tuskegee. She was making your little meals and stuff. Brenda was with you when you was broke and didn't have nothing. She was with you through the Commodores, dealing with all them groupies and stuff. And then all of a sudden, you going to go with Becky with the good hair. Brenda's like, oh, hell no, I'm going to beat you and her. Brenda was not playing. Okay. And I can understand Brenda anger and upsetness because you done did all of that and helped him out when nobody else was there with him when he wasn't making no money and he get a little coin and this is what he gonna do. So Billy Porter, more power to you, single and Mr. Mingle. So again, I'm moving on. But honey, the man said that he is an unfit parent for a dog. The man said he's an unfit parent for a dog because he's partying and doing drugs. And Billy said, oh no, you ain't gonna be spurchify my name like that. So, baby, so that's according to the Atlanta Black Star. Now let's go on to another Atlanta Black Star thing. Honey, it's Kirk Franklin. Kirk Franklin said the people done robbed him all out of his publishing. They took all of his publishing. He ain't know no better. Then he said he was ashamed because he had carry on. Not so much of carry on that he was ashamed of, but the act because the church people made him feel bad. He said that his auntie / mama kicked him out and he was laying on couch to couch and he saw the boy in his life, but you know, it was a lot going on. But baby, the church folk will make you feel bad. Now, I don't know about y'all, but you know, they'll make the man feel bad. But what they won't do is make the man apologize in front of the church. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I don't know if y'all ever been through it, but I have seen in my a lifetime that 2 times that the church made a young lady apologize for getting pregnant. No man who got her pregnant there, because he ain't apologizing. Only the lady is apologizing. The man ain't nowhere to be found. So, Kurt, I kind of feel for you because I think that that was your self conviction. And I know the church could do it for you. But, baby, if that woman was in church, she more than likely had to apologize or she had to step down from the choir. You know how they do it. So, that's it. Won't they do it? The man who got him pregnant ain't nowhere to be found in the church. And all it does, it make people who feel better about themselves so they can look down on somebody else. That's what it is. So again, Kirk Franklin was giving his story about, how the record company swindled him out of all that money because of ignorance. And of course, how he felt bad and shame because he was in the church and he got kicked out the house. He said that his auntie was not playing. She was saying that if you having children and you grown, so you either need to, work or take care of the kids and you get your own place. Now, let me say this, y'all. Shay, whatever his name, Shannon, I don't agree with that. Now, let me say this. First of all, you want your children to be successful and you want your son to stay in school. And you want him to have a place to stay so he can finish his schooling and do whatever he needs to do so he can take care of a child. I don't think kicking your child out is going to do any good. And I think some of us, not all, but some, notice I said some because I don't want nobody to come back and talk about, you talking about black people. But I think some black people have been raised that when you do stuff like that, you get kicked out, or once you move out the house, you can't come back. And I think that's sad because at the end of the day, you never know what your child or young adult child may go, a young adult person may go through. And my thing is, you want them to be able to come back. You set rules and parameters. Now, you can come back to my house and I'm going to help you out as much as possible. But first thing I want you to do is find a job. And when you find a job, I'm not going to charge you like they're going to charge you out in the streets. But I do expect that you pay for water bill, electric bill. You need to take some of the utilities or something until you can get on your feet. But don't ever kick your kids out and they don't think they can ever come back. I think that's terrible. You want your kids to make it. And I'm not saying that you just let them stay. You got rules. You got rules. At the end of the day, if you're going to be coming into the house late, you're an adult, but at least let me know if that's your rules. Now, some people don't. You can come in anytime you want to. You're grown. You're paying, but if you're gonna be old school, just set some parameters. Now, if you get put in that situation, don't be poking your lip out because at the end of the day, you got a place to stay, and you abide by people's rules. You know, so people in church who had out of wedlock, he had a nerve to judge something. I'll tell you. That's what you do. That's what you do, smart show. So that what happened to Kirk Franklin, baby. So that's crazy. Now, y'all, this story is very sad, and it came out of I think the Black Atlanta Star as well. There was a soldier, and the soldier's name is Dwight Powell Gray, and he was a lance corporal, sergeant in the British Army. Now, this man is now, what we call National Guard. Oh, Michael Davis, I'm sorry to hear that. And again, you should be trying to protect the child because the child is gay and knowing that they kicked out, they could get into anything. That's sad. And I'm sorry to hear about that, Michael. Sorry to hear about that. But my thing is some people don't know no better. And this is why you got to know your kids. And, people say that I play the gay card. Well, I'm going to tell you what this man did because they said he was playing the black card. But this man, came back. He was getting ready to do his medical checkup. He left his ID in the hospital. I mean, in the area. He was going back to get it. Well, the corporal said that he couldn't go back in because he didn't look like he was in the military because he had locks and stuff. It was terrible, you all. And then they let him in. When they found out who he was, somebody vouched for him. Then he came back and no apology. And he said this is not the first time he went through. People were asking him, how did he get in? And they were asking him the size of his genitals and all of this stuff. Now, this is not America. This is the British Army. And so he sued and he has won. But I'm letting you all know that racism is across the pond as well. It may not be as vicious as it is in the States, but it's still there. So he did win his court case. So I wanted to throw that on out there and let y'all know that it is ugly out there. Now let's get to um, Anthony Anderson, child. This is Atlanta Black Star, and folk are having issues because Anthony Anderson is going to be hosting the 75th Emmy Award, and the girls are not hearing it because they said we are very surprised that he is not a part of the Me Too movement. And I'm like, what? What? But there have been a lot of allegations of sexual misconduct, according to the Atlanta Black Star, that in 2004, Anderson and this guy, oh Lord, what's his name? Witherspoon? Let me see here now, because I got this written down. hmm Yes. And Wayne Witherspoon has tried to sexually assault this lady on the trailer, in the trailer, on set for a movie, 2004. Now, again, it was hush hush. Now, this is according to the Atlanta Black Star. Then it was some more allegations. Then there was another allegation that this lady said that Wayne and Anthony Anderson rather had lost weight. And she said, according to her, and this was reported in the Atlantic Black Star, that he said, I may lost my weight, but my penis is still big. And then he proceeded to show her in his phone a picture of his penis and invited her up to his room. So now nothing came about this because Anthony Anderson vehemently denies these charges. But when he was selected to host the 75th Emmy, the girls went crazy. So a lot of things are a lot of things are going on, y'all. A lot of things. What's up, on site April? A lot of things are going on. So we got Anita Baker acting crazy, according to the Atlanta Black Star. They said she was slurring words and kicking people out. And honey, when they start talking about her body, Miss Anita was not playing. Okay, now we know that Anthony and what's his name, Billy Porter is divorcing his man. Honey, his man said he cannot have the dog because he's not a fit parent for a dog because he party and do drugs. Billy Porter said, "Stop lying on my name." Yes, they are. And Billy Porter said, "Stop lying on my name." But he said he's single and ready to mangle. And of course, Kirk Franklin said he ain't get no money from the record company. They stole his money in the publishing rights. He ain't know no better. He said he was a little embarrassed to have a Carry On, not because of Carry On, but what the church people said, and his mama slash auntie kicked him out, and it's a big old mess. And of course, I know what I told y'all about these church folk and how they do people and everything. And the girl probably had to apologize in front of the church, and the man do what he want to do. We just told you all that Jonathan Majors, according to ABC, has been convicted, and he's been found guilty. But the charges that he's been found is a 2-year sentence, and they said because he's a first time offender, that he probably will not get that time, maybe probation or not. They believe that the assault happened in the inside of the car. They do not believe that it happened on the outside because it was a split jury, how they went down the middle. Okay. Now, this next one is very interesting. Oh, let me get this out. I want to give a shout out to Morris Brown and President Kevin James. President Kevin James vowed that he would get Morris Brown to the state that it was, and he is doing the job. And I want to give Kevin James a shout out. Um, he was Michael Davis. I feel the same way. Before I go to this Morris Brown story, Michael Davis, I feel the same way. I just believe the man was there for the lows. Oh, not yet, y'all. But I just think that he was there for the loaves and the bread. I don't really think he was there for anything else. But you know what I'm saying? And so, child, and he's doing a okey doke on him. Child saying that he's an unfit parent because he's partying and doing drugs. I'm like, oh my God, Billy Porter said, don't be lying on me like that. But anyway, it's the money. It's the money, baby. These people. Anyway, anyway, moving right along. So shout out to Morris Brown and President Kevin James. They've just received a great deal of cash to continue their accreditation. If y'all didn't know that um, they had a president at Morris Brown, and it was a lot of mismanagement of funds going on, and pretty much closed the college. They had no money, almost just closed the college. And so Morris Brown is almost like Fisk University. Now we know Fisk is the Jubilee Singers, and Fisk, they say Fisk has a little bit more prestige, and I understand, and but Morris Brown is, to me, just as important. Just as important. Morris Brown is the only AU Center college that was founded by Black people. The rest of the colleges, Morehouse, Spelman, Atlanta, Clark Atlanta University, all of those schools were founded by white people, or they were helped. Morris Brown was strictly Black. Black people built Morris Brown. And that's why Morris Brown is a precious jewel in the HBCU system, because it's a school that Black people built. And so it looks like they're on the mend and they're up and up. A lot of our schools don't make it when they get to these situations, and they're, financially hurting, because there's a lot to it. And of course, when you lose your accreditation, students are not able to get financial aid from federal student, financial aid, or even federal loans to go to school. So it really cripples the school. So I want to give President Dr. Kevin James kudos for building Morris Brown up, and that's the Atlanta Constitution, Journal Constitution. So I want to say that. Now, last, y'all, child, this is something else. Also, too, let me say this, baby. They said that Renaissance movie, they said it is falling like a hard rock. Did anybody go see Renaissance? Because everybody, I guess, waiting for Netflix. I don't know. I just saw it in Smart News a little bit that they say that it's dropping, honey. Anybody got any word on Renaissance? Because baby, I ain't even gonna see it. Baby, people waiting for the color purple. Okay, talk about some Renaissance, baby, with color purple. But yet now I want y'all to catch this, and I'm not beating up Beyonce. They just saying her stuff is dropping, right? Yes. But that what's that girl name? Taylor Swift, honey. They said Taylor Swift stuff is just hitting the charts, baby. So again, it's all about who it is. But no, I ain't doing that. Okay, I will, Shelley. All right. Now the last thing, y'all, and this was mxdown.com. I got this from mxdown.com. Honey, Lenny Kravitz is not feeling the girls at the BT or the Source Awards. Lenny Kravitz said, I ain't been invited to them things. And Lenny Kravitz said, I'm Black, but I don't be playing all that R&B music, but my music is still important, and I'm Black. And Corey Glover of the Living Color agreed. He said, we don't play that kind of music, but we Black. And shouldn't you be recognizing us? Because Little Richard and all them were rock and roll before R&B. So why we ain't been invited to the BET and the Source Awards? Okay, what's wrong with y'all? And Lenny Kravitz want to know why. And this Glover man wants to know why. Is it because our music? They say, should we be asking all people to come along? Lenny Kravitz said, ain't I black? The Glover man said, ain't I black? So that's what's going on with Lenny Kravitz. But Lenny Kravitz came out, I'm like, okay, Lenny Kravitz. He said, I mean, my mama was hailing on the Jeffersons. Okay. Come on, George. Okay, what's going on? It's a bit, I see it. I'm going to drop it. She said after I finish my commentary. Well, he didn't say that, which is really interesting. They should. They should. I think that's the same thing. I think it should. Music is music. And regardless if it's rock or if it's punk rock, if they're black and they're doing it, they should. I don't care if it's country. I mean, Charlie Pride should be recognized at the BET Awards because it's black entertainment television. He's black, he's entertaining, and he's on television. Okay. And the Source Awards as well. So, I think that is it. Christian Keys, child, let me say this. Can I go? Is y'all, I'm gonna let Shelly come up here. Now I don't know what Shelly talking about, but I'm gonna go while Shelly up here and go listen to Funky Dineva and see what Funky Dineva is saying. Yes, Darius Ruckers is I wanna be with you. He don't have no runs. He always sound like he constipated, but that's his sound. I only wanna be with you. No shaking voice, no nothing. But hey, he's singing country. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let Shelly up because while Shelly doing her thing, I'm gonna go check out Funky Dineva. Now let me say this, y'all. Do not worry me about what people are saying. I don't care. I'm moving right along. Because at the end of the day, I ain't begging somebody to send me a care package or nothing, baby. I'm going to get this. And I told y'all who I am. And all you got to do is watch me. That's all I say is watch me. That's it. I ain't going out one place. And so let people do what they got to do. I'm coming on. And when I want to address stuff in my time, I'll do it. So whoever says anything about me, it is what it is. I'm not worried. You shouldn't be worried. And I'm not phased at all. Moving right along. I'm getting ready to let Shelly up because I am getting ready to go check out this Funky Dineva thing. Because some people are saying Funky Dineva got a source to say who it is. And then other people are saying that this is how he feels. I want to hear from Funky Dineva's lips that this is what it is. Yeah, young MIA, I hear it. I hear it. I'm waiting for Shelly to come up. When Shelly come up, I'm gonna go check myself. Now, my question to you all is, where can I find it? Is it a specific title that I'm looking for Funky Dineva? Is it a specific title that I'm looking for? Baby, but the Billy Porter thing is getting me, honey. The Billy Porter thing is getting me in my spirit because that man said that the man said he ain't a good parent. And the man said that he partying and doing drugs. Billy said, no, he ain't. What's up, Shirley?
Hey Jay, hey Roller Lives. So I know that next week I just realized it's Christmas because I
Yes,
don't
it is.
celebrate Christmas, so I'll be remembering. And so I had gotten so much good feedback from the Christmas tree challenge. People telling me they really enjoyed it and stuff like that. So I was thinking, I was like, I wonder if it would be possible to do like a pop-up challenge dealing with like singing, like a talent show, because you sing and a lot of the Roller Lives sing and stuff like that. So maybe not to where the point where you have to do so much crowdfunding. Maybe people could directly cash app the people who are participating, and then of course the people could take care of you too because you're hosting and depending on how great you do or whatever. But I just say that because a lot of people get depressed around like the
Shelly,
holiday
that's a
time.
good idea. Because let me say this. I think that's a good idea. I can't make any money off the Christmas show because it's copyrighted music. But if people want a cash app, they can. And then I guess we can have like, I don't know.
But
You
why do
know,
we have to use copyrighted music?
because most Christmas music is. And it's fine. It's
Oh.
fine. I don't have a problem with that. I think it's a good idea, Shelley. I think it's a really good idea. I think we can do that. So let me say this. If you all are interested in that, I will do it because what we are, yeah. So Christmas Eve is on the 24th. So maybe on a Friday, maybe on
Yeah,
a
so
Friday.
I was thinking, I don't know if every single person that you had up the last time would want to come back again or whatever, but I'm just offering my services to be, a judge or whatever like that, or to help you out. I just want to, keep the people entertained for the
Yes,
holidays.
yes. I think it would be
You
nice.
know?
Ryder lives, and friends and affiliates, haters, if they be any. Do you all think this would be good on Friday, maybe around 7 o'clock? And of course, we will do this. But if you think this will be good, put a one. Put a one. Okay, I see Castro Cannon because I would love him to sing a Christmas song.
And so
Um,
are we going to make it all Christmas, or is it just a talent show?
You know what? I think it should be a talent show. I don't
Yeah.
think it should be any problem. I think people should give cash apps to people who they really like. We keep it just fresh. So no, there's no obligation. People will give me their cash app. Oh, look at all the ones, child. So we're gonna do
That's
this.
what
We're
I
gonna do
that's
this
what I
Friday.
had that's what I
Shelly,
had text you
so
about.
Shelly, so this is what me and Shelly be behind the scenes doing, talking about stuff like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Nika, I think Nika has her challenge that day. Okay. Okay, I don't want to be
But
nasty.
hold
Well,
on,
go
let's
ahead,
see.
Shelly.
Let me look at the calendar right quick
Because
because
I don't want to do anything that will come in the clash because I want everybody to be able to enjoy everything. So if we got to push it
so
to
do we think
Thursday.
that people wouldn't be able to support it if it was Christmas Eve?
Well, Shirley, Christmas Eve is tough and rough because it's Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
It's Christmas Eve, and people are running around trying to get gifts and stuff. And so I think Thursday would be good. I can do it Thursday.
Thursday. Okay. Well, we got to do a lot of promoting, you know what I'm saying? Because it's
Thursday at seven
Monday
o'clock.
already.
It is. So look, you all are hearing it here now. Thursday at 7 o'clock. I'm gonna let Vivian know. I'm gonna text her and let her know.
Yeah, I had
But
talked to her earlier. I was
okay.
giving her some. I was talking to her, and I was like, "What do you think about?" Because usually, like last year, I didn't do it, for the holidays or whatever. But I usually like to do stuff around the holidays for the subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Just
Uh-huh.
'cause a lot of them be in depressed states and stuff.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm with it if it's Thursday. You said 7 o'clock.
Yeah, Thursday at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
And so if you're interested in this, please email Vivian Jennings and ushers. If you can get this for me, I would appreciate it greatly. If we have any ushers in the room, at yespicturelady@gmail.com, yespicturelady@gmail.com, and hit Vivian up and say, hey, I want to sing for the Christmas. We want you to do a festive or Christmas song because we want to be in the Christmas, feeling and season. So we want to make sure that we do that. And then according to your singing, we're going to drop your cash app. And if the people like you, baby, they're going to go ahead and give you some money. If you ain't that great, you might get a few coins, but we're not doing it as a competition. We're doing it as a talent show. And the audience will decide, what they like by giving you old nasty piece of cash app. So that's what we're going to do. I already have Shelly as a judge.
And I
I
think
will,
they could do like spoken word if they want to. Like some people can't sing, but maybe they could rap,
yeah,
do spoken
so
word.
we might do that. So rapping may be included, spoken word and singing. It has to be a vocal genre though. So I don't want nobody painting no Christmas tree. That's fine arts. We're looking for performing arts. Okay, if you're gonna do a praise dance, we will. They just did a dance off. This is vocal, so anything with your voice. far as singing, rapping, spoken word and singing would be good.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in this, yes, picturelady@gmail.com. Email Vivian. We will do this on Thursday at 7 o'clock sharp. Now, if you're interested in this, please, please, please hit Vivian up. Now, what we're not gonna do is like we'll have a cutoff around about 1 o'clock p.m. on
On
Thursday.
Wednesday. Oh, on Thursday. Okay, the same day. Okay.
1 o'clock p.m. on Thursday. Hear my voice. If anybody asks you, 1 o'clock p.m. on Thursday is the cutoff day. If you do anything after 1 p.m., I'm sorry. Because now we have Monday. Today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You got pretty much 2.5 days to get this together. I know it's quick, but go ahead and do it.
And just to confirm, so it'll be 7 your time and then 8 my time, Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time, 7 Central Standard Time. Don't ask me for Pacific Time because y'all don't live in California long enough to go ahead and do that math. So you know what I'm saying? If you're Mountain Standard Time, then it's gonna be 1 hour. So it'll be 6 o'clock.
Okay.
7 and 6 o'clock, 5 and 4. So, but yes, picturelady@gmail.com. If you're interested in singing, it could be a Christmas rap, a spoken word, or spoken word and singing, rap and singing, or just singing, long as it's that. And of course, we want you all to limit this. Now, usually those songs are no more than 7 minutes. So we don't want a whole that. Keep it to 7 minutes. Keep it to 7 minutes. Because if it goes over 7 minutes, your mic might get cut off. I'm just saying. Because you know, this is gonna be like Showtime at the Apollo if your stuff ain't stuffing like that.
Well, listen, Scooter High says, why just Christmas songs? I'm thinking the same thing. Why limit it to that? But could we vote on that? Like if it should be Christmas or just anything? Like, so could we do like 1 for Christmas music, Christmas theme, or press 2 if it's just open to whatever? You know what I mean? Because I think,
well, it is the season, but like I said, I don't want to be hearing sexual healing on Christmas Eve. I'm just saying. I mean, y'all know what I'm talking about. So keep it festive, keep it holiday. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but I don't want to hear anything nasty and suggestive or not on Christmas. So y'all use it because we don't want no runch. I don't want no runch because this is a sacred holiday to some people, or it's a family geared holiday. So if you're gonna do something like, you can do It's So Good loving somebody when somebody loving you back, because again, Christmas is love. You can do old Ain't Nasty Anita Baker song from beginning to end, 365 days of the year, something like that. But I don't want to hear no sexual healing. Let me say this: the song that you want to do, make sure Vivian gets it. So make sure the song that you want to do, Vivian gets it, because if it's not deemed appropriate, we gonna let you know, so you ain't up there embarrassing yourself, and we gonna let you off. But you really limit folks with just Christmas. Scooter High, I get you, but we don't want raunch. We want something that feels festive and holiday. So my thing to you all is to make sure you're on the safe side. When you email Vivian at yespicturelady@gmail.com, make sure you put the song that you want to say, or the song. So you may not have your mind made up, but so we can look at it and know. Okay? 7 minutes. I'm gonna give them 7 minutes. I'm gonna give them
I say like the 7 minutes, just in case they want to go longer.
Yeah, because somebody might want to do greens, beans, tomatoes, you name it, and then want to get a little preach in there. I get it, 7 minutes, but that's what we'll do. So if you all are interested in that, please right away, because see, this is a quick thing. We're doing something quick. Email Vivian. Now, there are no cash prizes except what the audience gives you in Cash App. Make sure you put your Cash App in there, so when you go, we will be able to have your Cash App right there. So what Vivian will probably do, or I will put your name in the box, and then we'll highlight it so people will know who you are and they can send you a Cash App.
There go Vivian right there. Also, too, when the people come up to perform, put your Cash App, like how I have mine on the StreamYard. You get what I'm saying? That way it's really not even any confusion. It'll be right there on the StreamYard as well.
Yeah,
But
so
now
we're gonna
300
put
said,
it on there. But what we want to do is just because it's quick, y'all, and we gonna get it as we go. So we're gonna tell y'all to take all mistakes for love, but we want to do this in the spirit of the holiday. I think Shelly made an awesome suggestion, so that's what we're gonna do. Vivian is here. What will happen is the judges, just like we did the Christmas tree competition, we're gonna be in the back while you're doing your thing in the front, and then all of us will come back with you to give us our thoughts. Now on this one, we're gonna have a few rubrics for the judges, and again, I'm gonna write them out really quickly. I'll send them to Viv. We'll get it together so you'll know. I'm looking. Let me tell you what we're looking for right now. We're looking for your confidence. We're looking for your pitch. You want to make sure that you sound okay. Your enthusiasm about the song. Are you connecting with the audience? So overall sound. Were you pitchy? Your stage presence. Were you really connecting with the audience? Those types of things. And we're gonna have probably about 4 categories from 1 to 10. So we're not gonna even be because we're doing this quick. So it's not gonna be so technical, but it'll probably be 4 categories. Do you connect with the audience as far as your stage presence? Your pitch, and do you stay on pitch? The sounds, the songs sound good. Can you do it? Can we understand what you're saying? So we're gonna have 4 items. So when you come up, get ready for that. If you close your eyes the whole time, then people like, we know you feeling it, but could you please look at us? Now I am telling y'all, the camera is your friend. So make sure the camera is your friend. So we will let you all know. But baby, like RuPaul said, sing for your life. Not lip sync, but sing for your life. Okay? And don't mess it up. I'm not gonna say the F word, but don't mess it up. Now, no black screen performance. No, you got to be on. Just like the Christmas tree challenge trademark, you got to be on, because how can we see how you connect with the audience if we can't see you? So my thing is, if you don't want to be doxxed, just go ahead and get one of those screens that you can use, one of those screens that can go behind you, so we can just see you. So you can get one of those because they have it in StreamYard where you can even have one of
yeah,
those.
green screen.
Yeah, because we can't see on this, we can feel your emotions. When people cooking, we can't taste the food, but we can feel your emotions because this is your star search, boo. This is your star search. Okay, we might do it like star search. 1 star all the way to 4 stars, and you can get 4 stars. It's perfect. 3.5 stars. We might do that star
Oh
search
yeah,
thing.
that's a cute way, because that also eliminates all the
Yes, we're gonna do that
numbering and
star
all this
search.
other stuff.
So we'll
Mm-hmm.
talk about pitch. We'll talk about showmanship, connecting with the audience. So we'll do it like the star search, okay? And again, you can use. Now let me say this: you can use a track, but you cannot have folk. Only thing you can have on that track is people doing background vocals, okay? You cannot have nobody singing track with you, okay? So find some instrumental stuff. It's enough instrumental stuff on YouTube, so you can do that. You can do it a cappella. If you don't have no music and you think you can do it without no music, don't do it that way with your bad self. Bring it. Bring it with your, as the lady at the church saying, baby, we're going to do this Acapulco. That means we ain't going to do it with music. Shelly, she thought she was saying something. She said, we're going to do this Acapulco, baby. That means without no music. I said, girl, did you just say Acapulco? She sure did, but I know it's acapella. And so if you want to do it acapella without music, you can. So again, but if you're going to use music, it must be instrumental. You are allowed to have background, but you cannot have. So if you sing a Mariah Carey song, I don't want to hear Mariah Carey. I want to hear the background and you singing it. 1 song and be ready. Don't be coming up there. Get your throat clear already before you get on up there. Don't be talking about something. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. No. Okay. And we're going to be ready. You're going to be front and center. So, and then after that, the judges are going to give you your feedback. That's all they're going to give you is the feedback. And then we'll talk about the stars. So they're gonna say, how many stars you got, and what they did. And so we'll do that as well. We might do that with that. We might give the feedback and do the stars. I think that'll be easier. So we might do that. So we thinking this out. But let me tell you something. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be popping. Vivian, how many people you have to email you, Vivian? I know Vivian is in here. How many people emailed you so far, Vivian? Now, y'all don't be waiting till the last minute. If you're going to sing, if you're going to rap, you're going to do spoken word or both, let Vivian know now. Even if you think you're going to do it, let Vivian know so we can get in mind what we're going to go ahead and do. Okay. And I'm
Yeah,
going to reach out.
I would like to see T Lounge be a part of it.
Patricia is going to be a part of it because Patricia can sing.
Patricia, Rainy, she
Castro
out here making
Cannon.
push tracks,
I'm
so I'm
calling
sure she
Castro
can do it.
Cannon. Castro Cannon. Castro Cannon. All the rappers out there.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun.
Don't Lady Snoop rap. All the rappers.
Yeah, we do need a flyer. I know that Yusef has been making a lot of flyers, but I know he said something like $50 something. I don't know.
No, don't worry about that. We gonna get our flyer out. Don't worry about that. We ain't paying no This let me say this. This is spur of the moment. We gonna get the kids a flyer. We're gonna put the flyer out. Kids, spread the word. I'm gonna need y'all to spread the word. Let the people know we are gonna be having our talent show. On the 7th, it's going to be a holiday talent show. You don't have to do holiday songs, but we want something close. Chopper can sing. Let me tell you something. Y'all know
Chopper sure can sing.
That's right. Y'all know we treat people fairly. So, I don't have no beef with Chopper. I don't have no beef. Let me tell you something. Even if you said some ugly stuff about me, I don't care. It's the competition. I'm not judging. As a matter of fact, I'm not judging. I will give some overall opinions, but I'm not judging. I'm gonna give my thoughts, but I'm not actually physically judging. So just to let you all know that.
You'll be like the host. So now 300 was like, why we can't do it on, I think it says Sunday, but you were saying you think that would just be too.
I think y'all got to realize, let me say this, y'all. I'm not trying to compete against people on the 24th. I know that when I was, helping families and stuff get their Christmas presents, people are getting stuff hidden. People are trying to cook for Christmas. It's a lot of stuff going on the 24th, y'all. I don't want to mess with people's holidays. So I think Thursday is going to be good. Now, baby, if my voice is hoarse like this, you know how it's going to be. So I don't know, but I got to get my throat right. See, I'm like T Lounge. I got to feel my throat, but I'll try. And Terralon. Well, I haven't heard from Terralon in a while, and I don't know how to get in contact with Terralon, but I do want some singers. So Terralon, I think he would be an excellent judge. I think Fabe would be an excellent judge. I don't know if she wants to be on the panel. I'm just throwing that out. Fabe, if you hear,
she probably would be a better singer, honestly, than.
Well, she can, but let me say this. We know she can sing. And so, whether she wants to be a judge or a singer, it is up to her. So, but she could do either both. Email Vivian at yespitchulady@gmail.com and let her know. Let me put Vivian up. Vivian, are you up? Here she is. Yes, she is. So, Vivian.
Hey, Jay, what up?
How many people done hit you up? Has anybody hit you up?
Ain't nobody hit me up yet, but listen, when y'all hit me up, I need the name of the song. I need your Cash App. I need your YouTube name.
Correct.
I need the name of the song, your Cash App, and your YouTube name. So we telling you in advance. Don't send me an email talking about what I need to do.
Let me tell you something while we got you up here. Your stage presence, I cannot emphasize that enough. Make sure that you're not pitchy. We're going to be listening to some technical things as well. So the stage presence, if you're pitchy, we're going to be looking at that. And so I can tell you what stage presence is going to be key. Was the song right for you, honey? Because some people be singing songs that ain't right for them. So we're gonna be looking at that, but it's gonna probably be 3 categories. We're gonna keep it simple. So we're gonna keep 3. But I can tell you right now that your technique and what you do far as the technical stuff, breathing, all of that stuff, we're looking at, and then we're gonna be looking at how do you connect with people, and that may be it. We just may do that, and overall your overall singing style, so we gonna go with that, but it'll be 3, but we're gonna keep it simple. So for those people who are gonna participate, do that. Also get your camera ready, okay? If you're gonna sit down and sing, then we got to see some hand movements or something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want to shout and fall in the spirit and then get back up, that'll be fine, baby. If the girl's gonna go for it, let honey, we'll tear the house up, honey. Do what you got to do. So that's what we're gonna do.
Have your camera and your mic ready.
Okay. Oh, and again, you can sing a cappella. You can sing with a track. If you sing with a track, you can have background vocals. You cannot have the lead vocal on there. So if you sing a song, we don't want to hear the lead vocal. We want to hear you. And I know how it sounds when you using the lead vocal. So make sure you get a good instrumental, and we'll go on with that. Don't forget to send Vivian your song selection, your YouTube name, and your Cash App, because that's how you're going to get paid. And so hopefully, let me say, everybody's invited. No one is disinvited. I don't care what you said about me. You could have said it 5 minutes ago. It really don't matter to me, because like I said, YouTube is a show, and once the show is done, I'm done. I don't hold any out against anyone. I know. And let me say this, y'all, please stop sending me what folks say. I don't care what people say. I don't. I'm focused on my show. And then I'll be messy when I need to be. But right now, this is what I'm focused on. So that's what we're going to do. And so Patricia said she sent her song. I'm looking for Castro Cannon, because I know he's a singer. All singers, content creators of subscribers, come on in. Now, you must show yourself. We ain't trying to dox nobody. If you don't want your house to be shown, then just make sure that you use a good backdrop. Okay? And so we'll go with that. No lip syncing.
When you sing your song, I need you to send your song, your Cash App, and your YouTube channel. That's the only way I'm gonna have it, because
And
I'm not gonna watch
remember, your
it.
song can't be any more than 7 minutes. 7 minutes is the max time. 7 minutes is the max time. Just letting you know that. You can't be deducted if it goes over 7 minutes. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. No lip syncing. Yeah. Now, look, we're going to be using copyrighted music. So I'm not looking to make money off of this. So if y'all want to bless folk, we will have our Cash Apps out as well. So you all can say, we appreciate y'all for bringing this. It's good. I mean, either way, I'm good. But we're going to do that as well. Child, you know, I'm about to get repossessed, honey, and the house about to go in foreclosure because of people. So y'all better hurry up, send me some money, honey, because if y'all don't send it quick, baby, things going to be happening according to the children. Now, I brought Vivian and Shelly up here because I wants to be messy. Vivian and Shelly, do or the rider lives. Now, y'all said that. Now, some of you all said that Funky Dineva said that Tyler Perry was the person that Christian Keys was talking about. Some of you all said that y'all said he feels like that's the person. Now, if you all heard that it's the person, what video did Funky Dineva mention that in?
I honestly haven't heard
He
it.
never said the person's name. He said it is the person that y'all think it is. He said, I've seen it and I know who it is. He said he never gave a name. He said, but it is the person that y'all think it is. And then he did this.
Okay, well, he didn't say it though. He didn't say it. Well, he didn't say it. So if he didn't say it, I'm not putting it out there, but it's a good indication that it might be that person. So I am not going to say that he did or not. All we know that he gave us some confirmation of things that we may have felt, but it is not out there and it's not official.
He also said that Christian Keys, you need to clear up some of them people that might be ending up being collateral damage, because it's a whole list of names that's going around. And he told him that he need to go out there and clear the people up that it is not.
Yes, because there's a lot of names out there of people who I'm like, what? So, because it's a lot. It's not y'all got to realize it's not that many black male billionaires. So people looking at a whole lot of people side eye. So hopefully he'll go up and do that.
Well, the other thing that I found interesting that Funky Dunedin said, he said, now, y'all, oops, I'm sorry. Can y'all see me? Sorry, I'm having technical malfunctions over here. But listen, the other thing that Funky Dunn even said was that Christian Keys is a good looking man. He thinks he capitalizes on his good looks. Um, and then what he was saying was he talked about there are can y'all hear me? Brad J, can you hear me?
I can hear you. You don't sound bad
Yes,
on
we
my
can hear
end.
you.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So what he said was a lot of gay men and a lot of straight men. There are a lot of straight men in the gay club that work as the bartender and dancers and things of that nature, and they capitalize on their looks because they know there are some thirst trap gay guys that will buy them drinks and things of that nature. And it sounds like that he is he might have been of the thought that although Christian might not have said he's gay, he might have put it out there that, you know,
Well,
I'll take the coin
well, let me
for
say this,
you.
Viv. No is no. Viv, you might have to put yourself on mute real quickly because it's I can hear now. Put yourself on mute real quick, and then I'll let you go ahead and say what you got to say. So, no is no. And there are a lot of straight people who may work as strippers or at bars. No is no. Um, and I think some people put themselves in a predicament. Now, what this man did do was let the statute of limitations run out. And what he did do is say, hey, it's not about money, but I want justice to be done because, after the Cassie incident, this is what I figured out. And we'll see what happens because let me say this, you all, the rich and powerful they have a way of doing a lot of things, and this man knows the consequences. Y'all, I mean, Dave Chappelle ain't broke, but Dave Chappelle was saying that, the machine has a way of making you look crazy and like it's you. And so I think that's a big thing as well. So,
Listen, you guys, I'm
So
not
yeah,
saying
so yeah,
I'm not
but let me say this, y'all. Let me tell y'all about the criminal
saying
concert. Hold on for a minute. So this is my thing with Christian Keys. So Vivian, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go in a few minutes. But so no is no. If I don't want to be touched, don't touch me. If I don't want you to do, don't do that. Because once you start doing that or sending me stuff, how do you do at work? At work, you can't even touch somebody in the wrong place. And if you do, you better say, excuse me, that was not meant for that. Because if you don't say nothing, you might find yourself in a sexual harassment suit. So that's it. They were just accusing him of being homophobic not that long ago, which is not. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff that is really, really going on. Now, let me say this too about this Christmas concert. Child, if I'm broke, come on and help me out, child. Y'all know foreclosure and stuff. Come on, do what you got to do. Help a brother out. Okay, I'm just, so much going on, but we still gonna have this talent show. I do want you all to email Vivian at yespicturelater@gmail.com. Let her know the song that you're gonna do. Let her know your Cash App and your YouTube name. Also, too, you might want to put in how long your song is because if that song is long, we might let you know that, okay, you're going to get deducted. So make sure you put the time on there as well. Make sure you're preparing for a good stage present. You got to be on camera. If you come in there talking about something, I ain't coming on camera, you ain't in because the people got to connect with you. We're listening for your sound, overall, how it sounds. So we might just go on those two criteria. We will let you know. We will put it in the announcements when we decide that. So please come on out. Let me say this. I don't care if you said something about me 10 minutes ago. It doesn't matter. This is about the holidays. There is no cash prize except your Cash App. And if the people really like you, the more Cash App, more than likely you will get. I can't guarantee that, but that's what people usually do. So make sure you get that to Vivian at yespicturelater@gmail.com. Go ahead, Viv.
we do have one, and Miss Patricia, I got it all. Thank you, sweetheart. But I am going to say this: what I was replying to, and I do not victim shame. I'm not victim shaming y'all. I am just repeating to Jay Wilson what was said to Jay Wilson and the Rider Lives here, everyone here, what was said on Funky Doniva's channel. I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't victim shame. No means no. I'm the first one to tell you that no means no. So that part right there.
And let me say this, everything that we've said, I've gotten it from a source. So this is not coming from me. I got a lot of this from ABC News. I got a lot of this from Atlanta Black Star, Atlanta Constitution Journal. So whenever you hear me say, according to XYZ, even the Billy Porter thing, that came from a source that I can trace back to. So my thing is, you will never hear me say, I know, or no. According to, and this is why I am saying this about Funky Dineva. I did not hear Funky Dineva. So half of you are saying that he did say it. Half of you are saying that he did not say it, but alluded to it. All I'm saying is I have not seen a name until Christian Keys gives us a name. That's it. Now, Funky Dineva gave us some thoughts about what may be happening and some suspicions, but we can't go off of that. And again, it is what it is. So we will wait. It's a lot of stuff that's been happening in celebrity news, you all. Let me say this again, Billy Porter. Child, that man is trying to get an okie doke. A lot of the girls here, a lot of girls in the room are saying, baby, they didn't really believe that man liked you in the first place. Now, this is what the girls are saying. They didn't believe that man liked you in the first place, and he saw dollar signs. You know what I'm saying? And you just got on your knees and said, because y'all was having a rock and rough relationship according to the sources before y'all even got married, according to the sources. And then y'all went ahead and tied that knot. And then things wasn't good. And the man done said that you ain't he said you ain't a good dog parent, honey. He said that you've been partying and doing drugs. He said you're not good. You're not good for the dog. You're influencing the dog, and the dog is going to suffer stress, honey. Now, I'm just putting that little bit in. He didn't say that, but they're saying that he said you're not a good parent. And then Billy Porter said, don't be lying on me. That ain't true. That ain't true. But he got the dog and you got visitation. Ain't that something? He got the dog, but you got visitation. Y'all hear that? He got the dog, but you getting visitation. My God, today. Nah, he got the dog, and he said that dog was a gift from you to him. And Billy Porter tried to say that was marital property. Honey, the judge gave that man custody, and you got visitation rights. That, baby, you can't make this mess up. Girls, you can't make this up. My ex had to pay dog support. I ain't mad at y'all if y'all got it like that. What's up, Viv? What's up, Shelly?
I just wanted to say real quick too. I think Funky Dineva should be very, very careful. It has taken him years to kind of get his foot in the door. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that he shouldn't speak up, because if you see something, say something. But I think that's why a lot of people don't say anything. You know what I mean? Because they don't want to lose opportunities, ruffle, feathers and things like that. No means no is true. But I also think that sometimes people shouldn't even be put in a position that they have to say no. If we're dealing with business, let's keep it to business. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want you to be coming over my house, sitting in my room. See, that don't even sound right. It don't. And let me say this, y'all. Please, if you have not seen Tyler Perry's documentary, from how he was raised all the way to when the studios were being built, please watch it. I watched it Sunday, and I didn't know he went to St. Stephen's, baby. I didn't know. Creole, you want to be a judge? Well, I got to check Creole.
Well, I was going to ask, doesn't Creole sing? Because as soon as I seen her coming here, I'm like,
Creole, somebody said they want you to sing, girl, but I don't know. But now Creole, if you do that, you got to come on camera. That's the catch. You got to come on camera. So that is the catch. You got to come on camera. So yeah, we got to come on camera. I think
we need more people to enter than
Yeah, because we got some judges. But if you do, you got to come on camera. And then I got to know why you qualified to be a judge. And if you're a good singer, then, that's it. All right, I ain't say you ugly girl. I'm just saying you got to come on camera. Um,
I'm gonna give you my
let,
qualifications.
let me see them gatekeepers will try to do something. Let me say, y'all, it's a lot of gatekeepers, but I want you all to look because again, it's a lot that I saw in that movie, that documentary, that really like, ooh. I mean, and y'all, St. Stephen's was a good church. That's Paul Morton's church. That's Paul Morton's church. That's all I'm gonna say. It's Paul Morton's church, and that's where Tyler Perry went to church, and he was called to preach, and he talked about how he was preaching and how he was supposed to, and he was not like how he was supposed to. They were showing Tyler Perry acting in the choir because he was in the choir, baby. So go watch it. Now, I'm not saying that based on that, but that right there, how people were praising him, and I'm not mad because of it. That's good. But I was praising him, and he's doing this, and let me tell you about Spike Lee. I mean not Spike Lee, but Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry ain't dumb either. Tyler Perry was cussing out Spike Lee, but when he did that sound studio, he named one after Spike Lee. And I thought that was a smart move, because that was his nemesis. And what better thing to do is name a sound after your nemesis? So what y'all think? Go ahead.
I think it's just all just a hot mess, to be honest. But I think that what we see with the celebrities, we kind of see that on YouTube. We see it in real life, in work situations, people in the military, and it's just sad. It's just sad.
Yep, people with power trying to control other people. And I think it is sad. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see. And a lot of Dante Whitfield, he is a soap opera actor, and he's verified. He said what Christian is saying is correct. And the lady who played on Tyler Perry's movie, the one who was getting abused, um, Elise, what's her name? She stands by Christian Keys. She stands by Christian Keys. And she was, one of the leads in one of his, not saying that he did it, but he was a lead. She was a lead in his movie. So there are a lot of people who are standing by him, because there is a casting couch for men and women. And I know a lot of people may not like Terry Crews, and they thought Terry Crews was trying to have a moment with this Me Too movement, but no, men are part of it. And I believe Terry Crews, because they don't care if you're married. They don't care if you're married. Terry Crews said that man grabbed his junk and his wife was at the party. And Terry Crews said if he hit that man, exactly what it would look like. And so he was kind of trapped. And you got to realize that these people are 1099s. They may not work. They may get blackballed. And this is why I kind of believe Monique. I know that Monique and that DL Hughley thing kind of rubbed me wrong, but that does not diminish the fact of what Monique is saying. I believe Monique, and I believe it because we're seeing it. And I believe that white actresses and actors get it too. But I think, baby, what they get, I think black people get it worse, because not only are you getting it from those folk, you're getting it from your own folk, the gatekeepers of that. So you got to go through black gatekeepers, and then you got to go through white gatekeepers. It's crazy. What y'all think?
Vivid, I'm trying to let you talk, girl. The other day I cut you off a couple times, and the girls came and tried to check me in my comment section. So I'm just gonna stay on mute, girl.
Well, I'm just gonna say this: there are a lot of gatekeepers, not only in Hollywood, but a lot of gatekeepers everywhere. And my thing is, you have to do what you have to do to protect yourself. And you had a conversation about integrity and morality the other night. You have to know where your morality where your moral compass starts and ends. Only you know where your moral compass starts and ends. Only you know how much you are willing to take, how much you're willing to sacrifice for those situations.
All right, they said that Marvel's already dropping this man, according to this lady here. I'm looking at all you what y'all got.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by any of it at all. I think this is just stuff that's just been going on for so long, but we're in a day and a time with social media, so we get information relayed to us a lot faster and more often. I would not, even if I had the talent, I would not ever want to be famous because I couldn't even imagine like what these people go through. Think about it when you're on the lowest level of social media and there's so much craziness. Could you imagine um, being in that situation? And some people, like the actors and stuff, they're struggling. So sometimes I think they don't want to take down or turn down certain advancements and stuff because they might have took a one way bus ticket to California and they don't want to turn around and go back home because their mama told them to stay in school and don't follow your dreams and stuff like that. Sometimes people give in too because they're so worried about if things don't work out right, what will people say? So they end up, compromising and giving into some things, and it's unfortunate.
Well, we did hear him say that he had $3,000. Some of that was supposed to be for his son and some rent, and then he was gonna pay his rent and get some bologna. And so, I mean, he was talking real. He was talking real because he wasn't making a whole lot of money. And again, people think these Hollywood actors and actresses are making real money. Come on, Kirk Franklin just told us that they took all of his publishing. So they do this. Now, it's really funny that you mentioned that too. I never forget when Steve Harvey was talking to Monique, and I'm like, damn. Steve Harvey said that he gonna do whatever he got to do, and he got all of these people that he got to take care of, and I when he said that to Monique, I just took pause again because I'm like, you're working hard, you're doing all of this and this and this, and then for what? It could all be gone, and 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 Monique was like, you could have reached out. And I really felt Monique when she was doing that with him. And she was saying that, y'all, I don't think Monique is problematic. I think Monique is real. I think Monique has not, she's not perfect because I'm still mixed with that DL Hughley thing. And DL Hughley is gonna roast you right back. But besides the DL Hughley thing, I see what she's saying. People want you to for his big album, he didn't know how the contract was settled, and they wound up taking most of his publishing. And this was in the Atlanta Black Star. So yeah, it's a story in the Atlanta Black Star. But yeah, so it's a lot of stuff going on with these people and what they do. And again, you look at these gatekeepers, and so when Monique was not going to go push Precious. Monique said, I already did my contract for Precious. This is what you all paid me. Now that everybody want to get on and get on the gravy train, then they want to push her to do stuff, but they ain't talking no money. They want her to fly to the French Riviera for that film festival, but they ain't paying no money. And Monique said, I got a family. And she said, no. And Monique was in line because Gabby, who was the star of Precious, when they said they didn't even style her right. And she was just, and you listen to this stuff, and these people pretty much think that you are pretty much their indentured servant, a better word, an indentured servant. When he
But
said
what?
that he had people on payroll, and all he had to do is call them up, and they was making six figures, and they was on payroll. I'm like, well, dang. Go ahead, Shelley.
Kirk Franklin in his publishing, and I love Kirk Franklin. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, I heard stories back in the day on how he was doing his singers wrong. You know, back when it was Kirk Franklin in the family, and remember he kept switching different singers and stuff like that, and they were saying he was doing that to get out of really paying these people, and the only person that really had gotten paid was Tamlil. So I mean, I'm not saying it's right, whatever he went through or whatever, but you also have to do right by other people. You know what I'm saying? But I think everybody's trying to get over on the next person to keep more money for themselves.
I heard the family was, this is rumor, but the streets was saying that the family was really hurt when this happened, because they helped launched him. And, and then you said, oh, y'all, because people will always dismiss people, right? And then the next thing you know, he went to God's property. And then God's property got
Yeah.
sick. So it's like, and people are talking. So you're right. And this is why I say on the YouTube streets, this is why you got to be transparent and upfront. So when we do competitions, and Shelley was there. Shelley, what did I do once the competition was over? Everybody got their money from the competition. What did I do when we were in the backdrop?
You told us everything, the whole breakdown, which really I told you didn't really owe that to us. So I'm like, well, whatever.
But that's good business. People know that, hey, I'm above board. And regardless of what people say, foreclosure, repossession, whatever, baby, I don't steal folk money. I done came from churches. I done seen what happens when church people steal money and they ain't never built no brick, get no bricks for that building fund. And baby, you start splitting the whole church. I have seen that. And that's one thing you learn. You don't play with people's money. Do what you say you're going to do. And that's it. So if I tell y'all I'm going to Vegas and I need some spending money and y'all want to bless me and y'all bless me, y'all already know what's going on. I mean, I don't have time to be playing. And one thing is, people can say big and whatever. People are not going to give you what they don't want to give you, period.
They ain't gonna give you what they don't have either.
That's it. And let me say this. Nobody can ever say that Jay Wilson treated me differently because I didn't give him any money. Never.
Yeah, because you got something to do it.
Yeah, I'm not here to that's because that's another problem too. People give you a whole lot of money and they think you own you. Let me say this. Nurse Cedric gives money because Nurse Cedric likes the show. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not on the phone. Nurse Cedric will tell you that I ain't on the phone with Nurse Cedric calling, hey, Nurse Cedric, and da. No, I'm not. So again, you all, I'm saying all of this now. We're getting ready to have this talent show, this holiday talent show. Now, we want you to do some holiday songs or some appropriate songs, maybe a love ballad that gets us in the mood of the holiday. We'll just send the song and we'll say, yeah, this works. I mean, I'm not limited to Christmas songs, but we want to make sure it's appropriate. Again, yespicturelady@gmail.com. Send it to Vivian. You have Thursday to 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock p.m. Hear me good. What time, everybody?
1 o'clock
Put it in the
Eastern
room. Put it
Standard
in the
Time,
room.
Jay.
Put
1
it in the
o'clock
room.
Eastern Standard Time. 1
1
o'clock
o'clock Eastern
Eastern
Standard
Standard
Time.
Time.
Eastern Standard Time. 1 o'clock. What time is it? Eastern Standard Time. 1 o'clock. Don't be hitting Vivian up at 3 o'clock because she's going to say no. I'm telling you that right now. She's going to say no. So you have today, tomorrow, which is Tuesday,
I'm not going to
Wednesday.
say no. I'm just not going to answer them. If you don't get a reply back from me, you're not going to be in it. Thank you.
And we ain't being mean, but we got to set up stuff. Did somebody just send some money? Hold on for a minute. Hold on. Hello. Oh, my God. Wait a minute. Is that $100? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. My God, today.
Bro, Jay, we got to show you how to block cash out requests too.
My God, today. I want to thank HW. I want to thank HW for that old nurse, that piece of $100. Okay. So thank you, HW. My God, today. Woo, my God, I felt like a shout with that right there. I gotta praise, and I gotta let it out. I gotta praise, yes, Lord. So girl, Viv said, Pastor said, no raunchy award. Now, let me say what you can do, as Zara. If you want to do a little pole dancing, you can do that Santa baby. You can do Santa baby with a pole. I can take that. I can take that long as it
No,
ain't nothing
but
showing.
I've already had somebody ask me, can they do Santa baby in a thong?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Mm. Not a thong, Vivian. Okay, Vivian said a thong. Lord Jesus, not a thong now. But anyway, so you all, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 12 o'clock noon Central Standard Time. Make sure you have your song, your Cash App, your username ready. You have to, again, be visible. We can't see how you're going to connect if we don't see you. So make sure that you can use a track, but the only thing your track can have on it is instrumental and background voices. It cannot have the lead singing with you. You got to sing by yourself. You can also sing a cappella, meaning with no music. Bring it if you're going to do it. Okay? So that's all we're saying. And I'm going to get with Vivian and we're going to work out some things, and we're going to get this thing published, and so you can see the flyer. And we're doing it on Thursday because I think Nika is having a competition on Friday. This is a show. This is not a competition. This is like a variety show. And if you like the person, you give them. Now let me say this. I'm I'm gonna give y'all a choice. Since I gotta raise money for my house, if you want me to sing, send old nasty piece of corn.
Wait a
If
minute,
you
Jay.
don't want me to sing, send me a nasty piece of coin. Whoever
Jay,
wins,
the
whoever wins.
people.
Hold on for a minute. I sound blurred. I sound blurred. What's going on? Oh. Whoever wins, I will sing or won't sing. So if the will sings win, then I'ma sing. If the won't sings win, and so when you send your cash app, put will sing. And if you don't want me to sing, put a cash app and say won't sing. Okay? And the will sing, and let me say this now. If the will sings win, I'm gonna sing. If the won't sing, I ain't gonna say a word. I promise God. And y'all know I'm fair. You know, somebody done sent a coin. Somebody done sent a coin. Talking about sing. Okay. So will sings look like they out, baby. The will sings done got y'all by $125. The won't sings is zero. Will sing is 125. Won't sing is zero. Now, if the won't sings reach up to 1,000 and the will sings only get to 500, then guess what gonna happen? I won't sing. Oh my God, yes.
If you
Go ahead, Bill.
for the people that singing, y'all can send y'all all right, have a good one. You also can do your PayPal. You can send your PayPal or your Venmo also for those who don't have Cash App. So like say for instance, if a person that's performing, if you have a Venmo and a PayPal, send that also. That way we can put them all up there for people who can't Cash App.
If I sing, I'm gonna sing last because I don't want to mess up nobody's song. So I ain't trying to be singing. Mm-mm.
I'm singing. I'm singing. If y'all don't want me to sing, Cash App me.
Well,
I'm
if y'all
singing
want
real
me to
loud.
sing, I'm gonna. If the will sings, it gonna win, or the won't sing. But I tell you what, I will do. I will let you all know when I come on in the morning. I will say this is what we got. So far we got $125 for the will sing, zero for the won't sing. Oh my God, Rainy Bow, huh, Rainy Bow. And so y'all, this is gonna be on Thursday. I'm gonna reach out to Viv and we're gonna work some stuff out. I want to thank Shelly and Viv for coming over here and sharing that with me because I think that's good. And you all, I appreciate you all because you all are saying that the Christmas tree competition and the interior decor competition really blessed you all. And I really wasn't going to do any more challenges and competitions because y'all, it is a lot of work because you really have to have people there. You want to have the prizes and all of that stuff. And I'm like, but it went really well. And y'all know what we do. We try to be professional. So we're going to try to have some good judges again. And some of the judges might sing. So you can either sing
This is a
or
this is not a contest. The judges are only doing critiquing. So we're not judging like, oh, you won first place, you won second place.
that's correct.
We're not critiquing, we're just giving you feedback.
Feedback. Not this kind of feedback that we're hearing, but feedback. What's up, Room Shaker?
Can't take it. You know how I am about the noises.
I know, Shelly. So Shelly and them noises. So y'all look, I'm pretty excited about what Shelly and Vivian came up with, or Shelly, whoever. I know do it. I think it's a good idea. And so please share it. We're going to try to put it and post it so people will know. And so Thursday.
Yeah, I just came up with the idea, just trying to like think about the subscribers that's home from work or lost family members. They might be depressed or whatever. It might be their first year without certain family members or whatever. So figure we just keep them occupied, entertain them, give them some entertainment.
Yeah, and I think it's really good because we don't know who's going through what. And I think the Christmas tree home decor challenge really kind of expressed that. And every story dealt with somebody else. It was not a selfish thing. People were saying that I went to a children's hospital and this little baby like green and gold, and this is why I decorate my tree. Then you had Tracy talking about, she hadn't put a tree up in 5 years and gave us the reason why, and it was beautiful. And then you had Ashlyn talk about her situation and her struggle, with health and things, and that was beautiful. And then you had GLC talk about her ornament and why she do the Christmas thing, and that was beautiful. And then you had Vita, who was talking about her mother and her sobriety and recovery, and that was beautiful. So we want to keep it on that same tenure. And you know what I like about this? We didn't have no mess and drama at the end of our Christmas competition. Ain't that a blessing, Shelley? Ain't that a blessing, Viv?
Mm-hmm. Also, too, as far as the people, judges or whatever, they will be given critiques. Is it mandatory that they're on camera? The reason why I'm asking that is because I know other people may want to be a judge, but they may not want to get on camera. I personally think, I mean, it's not my show, it's not my channel, but it kind of looks better when people are actually on camera. I don't know, but
How can we as judges ask people to show themselves and we don't want to show ourselves?
well, you said it, not me.
I agree. And let me say this. The Christmas tree challenge, people came on camera, period. Judges came on camera, period. And so I think it's only fair. If we're asking these people to come on camera, then we should come on camera as well. And then how can we tell people to connect with folk and sing, and then we're going to be giving them feedback and we're not connecting with them? I think that it was more fitting when James was encouraging Ashlyn to see him and her reaction. I don't think we would have gotten the same, reaction or felt the same if he would have been off camera. So I think being on camera It's important, not because we try to have a gotcha moment and people want to dox you, because I think that it's a show and we want to make sure we do this. So that's what I think, and it does make it more personable and people can relate. They can see your face. They can see if you have a poker face or not. They can see the shade. They can see a lot of stuff. So I just think that the camera is going to be great, and I'm I hope that lightning strikes twice, and I hope that we have a really good show. And this is a show, not a competition. This is a show, but we are going to give feedback now. The real deal is, the audience gonna speak. Now we ain't in nobody's pockets, but that's why we're saying drop the cash app, because if people really like you and really like what you're doing, they'll give. They'll give. One thing about the B sector is we're generous with people who have talent and people who make us laugh and stuff. We're very generous. Like I said, WH, you know who you are. They didn't have to send that $100. Come on. So that's it. And I will say,
Roger, they want to know, can they come on and play an instrument also?
well, it is music. Um, long as it's music, and I will say this again, if you do that, no Milli Vanilli, you gotta play. And to me, let me say this. And so if you're playing an instrument, let me say this. You need to come in early because I want to hear you play without the music, so I know you playing it, because I don't want no Milli Vanilli. Long as it's music. And remember, the maximum time is 7 minutes. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. So that's it. 7 minutes. But I hear people are inquiring, but Vivian ain't getting no email. She only got an email from Patricia. And so I guess Patricia gonna get all the money. Honey, let me tell y'all something though. Patricia can sing. Patricia, I done heard Patricia sing. I done heard Five Babe sing. Who else have I heard?
Just give us a nasty old piece of concert. I'm
Okay,
with it.
now let me say this. I done heard Johnny Mac sing, and Johnny Mac can sing. It's a lot of people on these YouTube streets can sing. But Patricia, honey, Patricia is singing like she was at the House of Blues and that she needed rent money yesterday. When I tell you Patricia was singing at that funeral and had them people jumping up at that funeral, I'm like, oh my God. Woo, Jesus. So we got some good singers. Don't be scared now. Cause when you sing,
I'm coming to sing. I'm coming to sing. And for that person that said only Jay Wilson need money because he poor, no, I'm the brokest and I need the mostest. I need like, look, I'm trying to power crowdsource car repairs. I need like $500. Thank you.
okay. Well, look, like I said, I'm not trying to break into anybody's Christmas thing, but people said that the Christmas tree challenge was very nice and they liked it, and so could we do this? And I think Shelly and Bia came up, and I'm like, sure. So let me say this. 7 minutes is the maximum. We're not saying that people have this the maximum, but we're not trying to step on anybody's toes, but we're trying to be respectful. That's why I didn't do it on Friday, because I know Nika is having something. And so y'all please go. What is Nika having, Shelly or Vivian?
I'm sorry. What did you say? I got a little distracted.
No, I'm just saying, what is Nika having?
Oh, she's having an ugly sweater.
Ugly sweater
Christmas.
competition.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, I got a couple of those. According to the kids, I might come in and win that with a matching hat.
Lord.
Oh my God. But so y'all please support Nika in the ugly sweater competition. I think that's going to be neat and it's going to be fun. So go support Lady Nika in that. So we want to be supportive. And so thank you for letting me know that she's having something on Friday, because it's not my intent to, take audience members away. So that's it. Anything else, y'all? Because baby, I'm getting ready to watch the news. World News Tonight come on at 5:30.
No, that's it, and that's all for me. For the most part, yeah.
Yeah. So let me say this, you
I'm going
all.
live from the gas station.
So Vivian is about to do the gas station chronicles. Some people just wish you didn't talk down on it leading up because it kind of pressed the thought. No, okay, all right, I hear you. But all things work together, so I'm glad to know that. So yeah. So look, y'all check out the Gas Station Chronicles with Vivian Jennings. She be talking some good stuff. And again, anybody can be in this competition that has talent, can sing, whether you're a rapper, spoken word singer, rapper, singer, and instrumental. And of course, if you're instrumental, you need to come on early so we can hear a little sample of your instrument so we can make sure it matches what you're getting ready to do. Um, Anytime, Patricia.
Listen, we
So
will be emailing you a link. We are not dropping a link in the chat because we don't want those folks in the chat deciding, oh, I just want to come up and show my talent right now. If you haven't
yeah.
emailed me by
Let me say this. We're not going to do that for the judges either. And I'm being very clear. So I want y'all to hear me very clearly because only people who get emailed the link should be coming up. And the reason why we're doing this, because people read back chats, people be clicking up on the chats, and we shouldn't be doing that. So my thing is, this is why I'm saying make sure you get in contact with Vivian at yespicturelady@gmail.com before 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time so you can get the link. This will make sure you get this, ensure that you'll get the link. And if you're going to be judges, I'm going to try to reach out to some judges. I know Shelly is going to be one. And then I'm going to reach out to some more judges and we're going to see how that works. And so you'll see some judges that are vocalists and some vocalists and some not, but some who know good music, and we'll see how that works. And we're not going to have a lot of judges either. Notice that we only had 4 judges, so we'll probably go with 4 again. For reason being because we don't have to go through all of that. You got 6 judges for 4 people. It don't make no sense. And again, y'all, our time was really, really good. So we had good timing. So we want to keep it that way. So if there's nothing else, you all get ready for Thursday. Thursday, 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we are going to have our talent show. If you're interested in the talent show, please hit Vivian up at yespicturelady@gmail.com. Give her your screen name for YouTube, your Cash App, and what song you're going to do. Also, please put in the time. We want to know how many minutes it is so we can know how to prepare. Also, you will be on camera. That's the rule. You got to be on camera. If you're going to be a judge, you need to be on camera as well because the audience need to connect. Now, the contestant limit, it is going to be a contestant limit, you all. It has to be because we ain't going to be here all night. So I don't think it's going to be 20 people, but baby, that'd be a cutoff. That's why the song's got to be short. Now, let me say this. Once you get your feedback, it's boom the next person. And the only reason why we're saying that, too, because you got to realize that we're not going to be dropping the link. So you're going to have to really watch and know. And this is why you all need to also give Vivian your names because it is first come, first serve. And so usually, we're going to let people know what order it's going to be in. And so when you do that, hopefully we can give you the order so you'll know exactly where you're coming in. So that's why we ask that you email us so we can make sure that you're in the lineup. But that's what we're going to try to do. All right. If there's nothing else, I thank S. Hutchinson for coming up. I thank Vivian for being a part. And don't forget the Gas Station Chronicles. And don't forget to visit Shelly also, too, because she does commentary as well. And so we will keep our eye on this Christian Keys situation and see what results. But other than that, y'all, World News Tonight is getting ready to come on. So thank you all for coming over.
Thank you for having me.
Like, Trio, when people ask for the link, when you are ready. Oh, okay, yeah. So
That's just a pet peeve of mine when people be
yeah,
saying, "Can I have the
yeah.
link?" And it's like,
Yeah,
no.
and we're not gonna do the link outside because then it opens people up to come and do nefarious things. And no, the people who are gonna be a part will have the link already. And so anytime, they'll know what order they're in so they can get up. And then Vivian will be taking people down. So we'll let people know that we're gonna take you out, but we're gonna bring you back on. So, we're going to do that. And what we'll probably do is have everyone to come up and say a few words, not a lot, but a few words, and then we'll end the competition. All right. So that's all I have, Vivian. That's all I have, Shelly. Thank you all so much. Make sure y'all go to Gas Station Chronicles with Vivian Jennings and check her out over there.
Right now, y'all, just come on down and drop in there, all right?
Vivian is there. Drop on in and say hey to Vivian.
Just
All right,
say
Viv.